Hello beautiful people. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, it's wonderful to have you here again with me today. Hi, I'm Katarina Smiley. I'm a relationship and personal coach and also a Reiki master. What I do in this video is I'm going to share with you my channeled message, also a page from the daily art guidance book and a card from the Universal Love Healing deck. Now, I have no idea what I've pulled until I share with you. So it's just as a surprise as much as to me as it is to you. So before I get into the message, please note that this is a collective group message. So it may not align with you today, and that's simply okay. Come back and visit me tomorrow where it may resonate more with what you need to know. So let's get into the message. Don't overthink things, just take action. Take action immediately, giving less time for you to get in the way. In that moment, your thoughts are endeavouring to coerce you into feeling fear, anxiousness, worry, whatever other emotion comes up that's connected to fear. The more focus you give your thoughts, the more time your thoughts have to create untrue outcomes that induce fear and hesitation to take action, resulting in hindering your personal growth and journey. I'd like you to take a moment and ask yourself, what's one thing that I finally did or achieved that my previous attempts were self-sabotaged by fear, evoked thoughts? Now, it's really important that I'd love for you to do that, even if it's after this. Take a moment and really look at one thing that you did or you achieved which by previous attempts you failed, and more than likely it was due and invoked by thoughts of untrue outcomes. It's amazing that when you do this, you'll be surprised at how many things you actually have achieved that you never thought you would, that over a few attempts you actually did it. Write them down. Because what it shows you is when you don't buy into your thoughts and you just take action, you can achieve it. Ask yourself, what will I gain when I do this? Because our automatic default is to ask, what's going to happen if I do this? Right? And it's always to the negative. We go to all the worst case scenarios, but we never go, if I do this, how will I feel? If I do this, what will I gain? If I do this, where will my business end up? If I do this, how will I look? If I do this, and I'd like to even change it and say, when I do this, I will do this. Language is so important to shift. I want you to breathe. If something you've got to take action with overwhelms you in that moment, I want you to stop. And even if you hear me say, breathe, take 3 deep breaths. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and blow that breath out. And I want you to concentrate on taking as much breath in, concentrate on doing even this with your hands, and then really concentrating on pushing that breath out till you can push no more breath. And what this does is actually shift your thoughts from all the fear onto your breathing. And it is also in the same, it's a double prong positive impact on you. 1, you stop thinking about all the fears. 2, it rebalances your emotional state. That overwhelm, that fear tends to subside. And if after 3 breaths you still feel it, keep going. Keep going till you no longer feel it. And when you're breathing, I want you to focus only on your breathing, going, can I get any more breath in? Can I suck any more breath in? Can I suck any more breath in? I've got to hold it, hold it, hold it. Now I've got to push it out, but slowly. Because now your thoughts are focused on the breathing, not on all the BS stories it wants to tell you. So it's just a redirection technique. And it's a brilliant technique. And then I want you to tell your thoughts to shut up. Tell your thoughts you've got this. And then if your thoughts are still trying to take you out, breathe again. This takes discipline. It takes commitment on your behalf. Don't say to yourself, oh, that shit doesn't work. Because I'm going to call you out on it and say that's bullshit. You're either not doing it properly and you're allowing your thoughts, you're just breathing, going, and your thoughts are still focusing on that thing, or you're really full on focused on breathing, going, how much more breath can I suck in? I need to hold it 3 times, hold it, hold it, hold, and then I need to slowly push that breath out. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to call you out on it, and I want you to call yourself out on it. These tools work because they've worked for hundreds of my clients. And I'm sure many of you out there know that this works. And maybe it hasn't worked on particular times because you really haven't focused on breath. It really is a tool that you can implement the breathing into every day of your, and apply it to every situation that overwhelms you, stresses you out, causes you fear. Because it's a tool to rebalance that emotional state, and it shuts all the thoughts up. Okay, so I'm going to keep moving along. Daily guidance from your angels. What page do we have today? Bless your meals. What I'm getting from this is it really is time to look at the blessings in your life rather than all the things, the negatives, and you're focusing maybe a lot at the moment on what you haven't achieved thus far, and you're really being hard on yourself. So this is about taking breath, and you know what? Maybe there is a fear that's holding you back on a deep subconscious level that you haven't found yet. Do this technique and then just bloody go for it. I always look at the outcome. What's the best that can happen? I don't say what's the worst that can happen. What's the best that can happen? Wow, that's more what I want to focus on. So before I read this message, if you'd like to close your eyes and just take a deep breath with me. Just to recenter yourself and rebalance yourself so you can absorb all the words from this particular message. So let's go. The act of saying grace at mealtimes is a time-honoured tradition that harkens back to humankind's earliest days. Now, my husband and I don't do grace. What we do is gratitude. So we show gratitude for the food, our bed, and all those things. So grace, that word in itself may not resonate with you, may feel uncomfortable and connected to religion. For those of you that resonate, great. For those of you who it doesn't resonate, maybe shift that word. So the act of saying gratitude at mealtimes is a time-honoured tradition that harkens back to humankind's earliest days. It's an intuitive response to the intimacy involved in consuming food and beverages, and I'm going to say all other things in life. You can heighten the energy of your meals through prayers and affirmations, or gratitude and affirmations. Scientists on Earth now have concrete evidence documenting the beneficial effects of blessings, what you eat, yet the greatest proof is the boost in mood and energy that you feel from the gratitude over food or the prayer over food. Create a new healthful habit today of blessing your meals. It doesn't matter how you go about infusing them with loving thoughts and wishes. What's important is that you use some means of invoking loving intention toward everything you eat and drink. Thought for today. I bless my meals with silent prayer and spoken grace or gratitude. I send healing energy into all that I eat and drink, and I am nourished by spirit. It's a wonderful reminder, and what I'm really getting for this is to connect. It really does, over mealtime, it offers you the opportunity to connect with the people that you love or the people that are around you. And I really shifted the words in this because I'm really mindful that sometimes we attach to the word and we go, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying grace. That's connected to religion. I'm not religious. So that's why I wanted to substitute some of the words, so therefore they may resonate and saying, yeah, gratitude. I'm absolutely up for that. And blessings. Yeah. I am blessed that I have beautiful food to eat and nourish my body with. And sometimes we take those little things for granted. It's just part of our daily habitual habit that we just eat, right? And not ever taking time to go, shit, there are people out there that don't have a meal tonight. And it really does then enable you to look at, don't overthink things and just take action. You may be, okay, what's coming through is you may be feeling right now that you're a little bit hard done by. I don't know, that's the words that's coming through. So for any of you watching this and at the moment you're feeling hard done by and that life has been hard on you, and I'm going to say it, woe is me, which is the victim mentality and attitude, take a moment and ask yourself, do you have dinner tonight? Guarantee more than likely most of you do. And that's where you need to focus and show gratitude for, because you're focusing too much on what you don't have and not enough on what you do. Get that balance back into play. And this is just a kindly reminder to really look and feel blessed for all what we do have in life. And that's why we show gratitude every day. We are absolutely grateful for the roof that we have over our head, for the bed that we sleep in, for the warmth of the house, for the food that we eat, for the water that we have. There are plenty of people in other worlds, other countries that don't have that. And so I don't want to focus on what I don't have yet or I haven't achieved. I know in my cell, in my being, I will. It's just not the right time right yet. And I'm working towards that. So this was just a kindly reminder for those of you that may be struggling in your thoughts today. Take some time and look in your fridge, look around your home, and show gratitude for it and feel blessed that you have that. That's all this is just a kindly reminder. And it's never my intention for anyone to feel that I've judged or called you a label. It is only from perspective and maybe to highlight and to invoke thought and a different perspective in which you may not have looked at it so far. Because I do what I do with the intention, not the hope, with the intention that I can give you something that'll assist you moving forward on your life's journey and also with becoming the best version of you. So let's move along. 2 cards today. Oh my gosh. Celebration. I believe this is about the 3rd time in the last few days this has come up. And literally, I've just finished from the book about the meals. It's saying, celebrate your whole life. And when you do that and it shifts your state and you're in this excited state, you stop overthinking things and you will just take action. Go into a state of celebration and watch how easy it becomes to stop those thoughts if you've been in what I just shared, those thoughts of, oh, why is it happening to me? Life is this, and you're feeling in that. And I'm going to say it's just that victim mode. You're not a victim. It's that victim mode, okay? Be mindful. I really want you to know I'm not labeling you. It's a behavior, actually. That's the better word. The victim behavior, okay? It's not you. You're not a victim. It's the behavior that you're now currently sitting in. Shift it. Go and find all the things that you were grateful for in your life, and you watch it shift you, and you're going to go, holy crap. I've been buying into all the things I don't have, and I haven't been celebrating the things that I do. Watch how it makes you feel. You'll feel this energy. And you can see me, I'm getting excited because I hope that my energy that's raising right now flows through to you, through the camera, through the video. Whenever you're feeling flat and you're in that victim behavior, shift it. Celebrate. Look at all the celebrations in life that you have. And sometimes it will stop and you'll go, gee, I've been complaining and saying how bad my life is, and yet there are people in other countries that can't even feed their children, or they can't even feed themselves. They don't have a bed. They don't have a roof over their head. They have no heating, no cooling. Wow. It makes sometimes what we are worrying and our thoughts are trying to take us out so insignificant. I'm sure for many of you, you will find one thing that you can celebrate, even if it's your health. And that's a big thing, actually. Your children. Find something, okay? And I hope that burst of energy, that you can really vibe off that and feed off that energy and go, yeah, Kat, I'm going to take some of that energy because I just need it right now. I'm more than happy to give it to you. I'm giving it to you. So really shift your energy state and do whatever it takes, whether it's music, movement, walk, exercise, meditation, just bouncing on the spot, singing out aloud. Doesn't matter what your voice sounds like. Celebrate. And I know that I'm going on about this, but it just keeps coming through. They keep going, go here, go there. And I'm like, okay. So I hope that really does, that I've cemented and really planted some deep seeds for you. Say gratitude every day at dinner. And if you are if you're a family and you've got kids, and even if you're just a couple, and if you're not eating dinner at nighttime together and you're sitting on the couch in front of the idiot box, that's not giving you space to celebrate. It's not giving you space to connect. Mealtime, you go back in the times, in the 50s, the 40s, it was the family all sat around the dinner table. They set the table, and it was a preparation and it was a celebration of connectiveness, of food. And so this is what, if you're not doing that, bring it back. You'll be bloody blown away at what happens. If you feel disconnected from your children right now or your partner, bring this back and do celebrations. And, that's all it is. And gratitude. Get them to say 3 things they're grateful for the day. Teach your children how to be grateful for all the little things. And if it's your partner, do that. Because it's a beautiful way to reconnect, and it gives opportunity for communication. A lot of C's. Communication, connection, celebrate. We're lacking that in today's society. We're all too busy, and mealtime is not a celebration anymore. It's just, we just eat. So bring that back in. Okay, I feel that's it. I've gone on enough. So let's go to the book and see what celebration has today for us. What is the book saying? So before I read this message, close your eyes. Take a deep breath with me. Just to recenter yourself so you can absorb the words from this message. And I need to recenter myself from all that excitement. Okay. Something precious bursts to life. A dream comes true. That which you have wanted for so long now becomes reality. This is a time for celebration, a time to contemplate the very nature of life and your purpose on this earth. A time to give thanks to Mother Earth and the universe for their help and blessings. There we go. So now what I got from this, if you absolutely implement celebration into your daily thing, whatever it is that you have wanted for so long will come to fruition. But you must shift your behavior. If you are in a victim behavior, if you are in a why me behavior, if you're adopting negative behaviors into your daily being, then they must shift. And just say, I will shift them. I have shifted them. Because it goes back to this, there is something that you have wanted. Don't overthink it and just do it, take action. And the only way, and one of the other ways outside of breathing, is to really shift your state, your energy state, and go, you know what, I've got this. And this will happen every day that you celebrate and show gratitude and connect. It's going to shift you. I love this. Today's very energetic. I'm very wired. Okay, what card? What card have I pulled? Hello, balance. Absolutely. If any of you is sitting in that victim behavior, you're unbalanced. You're so unbalanced, which is causing all this dis-ease and really struggling to shift your thoughts to all the positive and showing gratitude for what you have. It's time to gain that balance. And I cannot believe this has come up. Well, I can believe, because I was only speaking to a friend yesterday about balance and sharing that I could feel that they were out of balance. They were so much in their analytical, they were more of an analytical being, so much in their head, as opposed to having that balance of being spiritual or holistic, as I refer to it, that holistic or spiritual side and the analytical. You know, it's so important that we have that balance of both sides of us. And if spiritual doesn't resonate with you, then it's basically what I'm saying is take time out and shut this off. Whether it's a walk in nature, exercise, there's a balance. There may be a balance of lack of play, that you're working too much. So I really want to give you other suggestions that you'll go, oh, that makes sense to me. Because sometimes if I just say spiritual or holistic, you go, well, I'm not spiritual or holistic, so I'm not out of balance. No. Are you working more than what you're playing and having time with family or your partner? If you're saying you're too busy, I'm flooded by work, you're out of balance. Okay? Pure and simple. Because everything, it's about equilibrium. Everything has an opposing opposite. It's, hot, cold, sun, light, dark. There's so many other different things. And so with us in balance, just as the yin and the yang, have a look. That's what we must be. And I know this picture, but yet it just brought something. Looking, it's male and female. So I'm getting, for some of you, if you're in a relationship, you may feel disconnected, or it may not be feeling that good right now. I'm going to say, because you're out of balance, your focus on your relationship right now is not balanced. Your time in your relationship is not balanced. Your being present in your relationship is not balanced. When was the last time you went on a date? That's just what I'm getting. And all of what I've shared is also for all the parents watching this. Are you being too much of a parent and there's not balance, that you haven't committed any time to being lovers? Just because we become parents does not mean we no longer are lovers. It's important. So if your relationship is not in a good place right now, or you're not happy in it, or you feel disconnected or frustrated, Ask yourself, have you committed a balanced time, and are you present in your relationship enough? Because I'm getting no. Nope, 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 nope. And the dinner thing, having dinner at the table is absolutely a way to bring in some balance, because it's balanced with your wife. You get to share, or your husband, you get to share time together, speaking about your day. You get time with the kids for them to share how their day was. This is starting to cause balance. The kids are going to feel content that they've had some of your time. And then you go about the rest of your night. Once the kids are in bed, then it's time for you two to become lovers. And it could be just sitting together on the couch, holding hands, having a kiss, having a hug. I'm not asking for you to commit all this big thing. So really a lot's coming up today with the cards. So, and it is all absolutely pertinent and relevant to don't overthink things. Because when you gain inner balance, it flows through to how you think. And if you're feeling good inside because your relationship is balanced, you're feeling balanced, you're not overwhelmed with work, your relationship, you just look at your wife or your husband, you go, God, I just bloody love you. I do that a lot with my husband. And it's such a beautiful feeling inside when I just look at him and go, I'm so blessed. When was the last time you said that? Reflection. It really is up to you. You can live the life you want so long as you commit to choosing the life that you want and commit to doing and taking action. So stop allowing your thoughts to take you out. Now I'm even getting it's about your relationship. Ego's coming in the way. Why should I? Oh, some of you have gone, oh shit, yeah, I've said that. Why should I do it? Why should I? They didn't. Okay, so your thoughts are taking you out. Therefore, you're going to sit in that uncomfortable disconnection feeling with your partner. Why? Why? Tell ego to shut up, take some breaths, and go, you know what? I want my relationship connected and I don't like the way I feel in it right now. So I am going to take action. Because it's amazing. Once someone has to take the lead, okay? You take a step. You may not get anything back for a moment. Take another step. Over time and have that conversation. So, you know what? I feel like I've really been putting in. And I would love for you, I would love for you to give back. I want to feel connected again with you. And when someone feels slightly loved, it's an automatic response that they are going to reciprocate. It may take time. Therefore, you must have patience, balance. Don't allow ego to impact your relationship and destroy it. I see too many people where their relationships have gone too far before they come and see me. And it's saddening because I just go, if only, and I say that, but I know it is what it is, if they came earlier. So don't leave it too late. Create that balance. Don't allow ego to say, why should I? Sit with yourself and go, but I feel crap. That's why I should. That's a great answer. If you go to why should I, go, but I feel crap. That's why I should. Okay, I feel today is a long message, but there was a lot in it today. And when I wrote the actual channeled message, I thought, oh, that's no big deal. Clearly it was. It was far more than what I anticipated. But you know what? I'm guided by divine love, higher self, and I just go with it. And I hope that that's something that you learn within self, is to trust in self and just go with it. Don't question it. Just go with it. Life becomes far more, easier, but I'm going to say you will feel far more at ease, if that makes sense, in this inner self. So I hope that you have gained just something little from today. And I really do hope that you commit to creating that space of gratitude and maybe bring in the dinners with the family or your beloved, and really create that balance in your life with your relationship, with your children, with your partner, and sit and be accountable and go, shit, I haven't been committing. Own it and then take action. That's okay. It's not about even forgiveness. It's acknowledging it and going, yeah, you know what? I haven't done this. Okay, great. Now what am I going to do to shift that? Because I don't want you discovering certain things and then absorbing and taking in guilt on that, because that's not going to serve you. It's only going to bog you down and weigh you down and make you feel heavier. Look at it and go, I've been doing that. Okay, right. Now I'm aware of it. I have the ability to change it, to work on it, to fix it, if that's your word. And that's the only thing I want you to take on that. Not take weight on and feel guilty for it, because it's holding you back. Okay, I want to thank you for spending your time with me, because I am absolutely respectful that your time is so valuable. And so that is why I endeavour to really deliver as much value as possible to assist you on your life's journey. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd be so grateful if you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload tomorrow's video. Please never forget that you matter. You matter. You are your most valuable asset, so invest in you every day so you can maintain balance in your life and become the best version of you. I hope that it resonates, because each and every one of you watching this really deserves to be the best version of self and live your best life. So for today, take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon.